well as I know basketball playoffs are happening right now.
Yes.
And again, I wanted to, we'll talk a little bit
bit
about
of a shout out to the winners yesterday.
Yeah.
The Cavaliers. That's right. These are some amazing, fantastic, again, available for sale. These are LeBron James. This is actually from his first stint with the Cavaliers. These are actually game-worn playoff shoes from when he played against the Wizards.
And you can match these.
Yes.
You can definitely photo style them.
You can definitely photo style them, and then that was the characteristic, as you could see this Keita's pointing out, is that the equipment manager would write in the game and the opponent on them, the date and the opponent. So that's how part of the authentication process is that they were from that particular game, which was the first playoff game against the Wizards. And they're also samples. They're sample shoes, so you can't order them online, or you couldn't have gotten them in a store. And you could also see that the inserts were removed as well, which is a characteristic because players like to put their own insoles into their shoes. So that's a nice little inside info on game-worn sneakers. But incredible piece, available for sale on Memorabilia.expert.
And we have a few authenticators that we use and consultants that we use when we do this. So we like to include as many people and as information as we can with knowledge, because that's what it's about. We need knowledge, and everybody has a little bit.
Yes.
So it's like you piece it all together, and once again, when you same thing with the shoes. There was nothing about the shoes that looked made up. There's nothing about the shoes that looked like fake wear. It was consistent wear. Sometimes you can tell with the fake wear because it's either over excessive
right. It almost looks like a cheese grater took something off, and that's not real wear.
That's not real wear. So you and then also I think a lot of it too, and you can tell me as well, a lot of it for me is intuitive.
Yes.
You can, for me it's intuitive. Like you can feel the piece, or you can kind of see there's something not right, or and then at that level I sometimes what I'll do, and we use this as I have a sheet, that I use, and I check off. It's a sheet that I use, and I check off the different things in each category, being tagging, being wear, being provenance. And I know that we were talking about getting something like this up online. I know it was called Penn's Evaluation, and the Penn's Evaluation is really allowing you, the buyer, to kind of go through the evaluation yourself and kind of determine how you're feeling about the piece. So again, I just think that's really important.
It is.
But that's what we do. We do that, and then we say, okay, I'm comfortable with it. I'm finally comfortable with it, and we're going to run with it. We use former equipment managers. Many people on our I guess it would be consultants, are former equipment managers. These are people who handled the merchandise, who handled the equipment. It's very, very important because they know information that me, as a person who has not been working in the locker room handling this, would know.
Right.
They just know different things. Same thing like with the jet stuff. We'd spoken to some equipment managers of the era, and they were just saying, they just did whatever we could, we were going to do.
Right.
Okay, we put stuff together. We would put a nameplate on, or we take a jersey, and because they needed one. So that's kind of what happened during that time.
So
yeah.
So shout out to people who are watching. Feel free to chat with us. I saw earlier. I'm not sure if the Yankee fan is in the house, but I saw that person pop in there. Just quick, if you want a nice little piece to look at that's in auction right now, we do have a Babe Ruth signed baseball that is in our auction right now.
Oh,
so I just saw that. I was like, oh man, they might want to be interested in that piece. So check that out. It's live tonight. It ends. So it's a really nice PSA. I think it's PSA.
Babe Ruth signed baseball. Yeah, and you know what? It's I think it's like at $3,000 right now.
Very reasonable.
Very nice
reasonable.
Signature.
Awesome
I think it's on the side panel.
It's nice side panel. Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, and all you have to do is you go to Memorabilia.expert, you type in Babe Ruth on the search, and then it'll come up. So there's a couple ways to search it.
Sure.
But yeah, so that's tonight, and of course, stay tuned with us for our raffle at the end of the show.
The free random.
Yeah, the free random.
Random.
Okay, that's for all you people who supported Memorabilia.expert and bought from us
In May.
Yeah, and you also, by the way, you may know us with bidami.com. That's bidami.com. That is us. We have a few URLs out there. It all kind of pour into the same place.
Right.
But yeah, stay tuned because we'll be doing that free random here at the end of the show.
It's gonna be
today.
great.
Yeah.
We'll show that you can just
Oh, yeah.
give you a little
Let me
peek.
go grab-
What are we giving away for free?
Oh, what are we
Just
giving?
a little Brett Favre signed photo with a nice Super Bowl commemorative ring
Look at that.
display.
Nice,
Beautiful
nice,
display
yeah.
with the Brett Favre paperwork.
Yep.
Of course.
Of course.
That's how we do.
That's how we do.
That's how we do.
Yeah. So that's what's happening now. I just wanted to talk about what stuff. We're here in Las Vegas.
We are in Las Vegas.
And it's a great. And tell you
it
what,
is hot.
It's hot. It's hot, but I like the heat.
Everyone always like, oh, how hot is it? Well,
Hot.
it's in the 105 range this couple of days.
But our 105 is like Florida is like 80. Okay, you're in Florida. It's 80, and like you're just sweating. Okay, here it's hot. But
Yeah.
they call it that dry heat. But hot, I got to tell you, hot is hot.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Hot is hot.
Yeah. Hot is hot.
But
So.
speaking of hot, there's some hot conventions that come through
there
Las
is.
Vegas.
Yep. Next weekend we will be at one specifically, which also coincidentally coincides with the Electric Daisy Carnival.
I love the Daisy Carnival.
That's at the same time as Comic-Con!
And the Daisy Carnival.
It's the same time. It's going to be so awesome.
You know what's really great, Stephanie?
Yes.
You can wear your tutu, and they have those fuzzy things that you can put on your feet.
Yeah.
They're like those, I forget what they're like, half boots
I don't
or
know
whatever.
what-
So you can wear your tutu, your fuzzy things on your feet, and you can
sunglasses inside.
Sunglasses. You can come to Comic-Con because you're going to fit in.
Yes.
I promise you.
You will fit in.
Mhm.
Whatever you're wearing. It doesn't matter. Go as you are.
Yeah, it's kind of like Halloween.
It kind of
It's like
is
another
like
reason to
Halloween.
like dress up.
It's like Halloween meets Rainbow Bright. That's
Oh my God.
that's what the Electric Daisy Carnival.
Electric Daisy, and you know what? And with Electric Daisy Carnival, see, you can come to Comic-Con all day.
Right, and then go and rock out
At the-
and do your little raving
at
night.
Yeah.
There was a movie that had about the Electric Daisy
Really?
Carnival. I didn't see it, but I think that would be interesting to see. I know that'd be up your alley because you like to hang out and just watch,
totally.
watch the Electric Daisy Carnival people.
You know what? That's what I do. Okay, I don't even, okay, mind you, they're all probably like 12, or not 12, but
well,
like
they have to. I think they have to be 18.
I think they have to be 18 to go there. So I just stand outside, okay, and I watch everybody going in with all their great costumes and with whatever like they're not wearing because they barely wear anything. I just want to let you know
Right.
that nobody's really wearing clothes,
Right.
okay? It's just kind of like stuff that's put onto the body that hopefully it won't fall off. But you can come that way to the Comic-Con and you can come out to see us.
Yeah, we'll be there. I think it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Friday, Saturday,
at
Sunday.
the Las Vegas Convention Center.
And that would be Friday, June 17th.
17th, I think it's the 17th.
18,
17, 18,
19.
19.
So
That sounds
Friday,
right.
Saturday, and Sunday. That's not this Friday. That's not tomorrow. That's next Friday,
yeah.
Saturday, and Sunday. And that's at the convention center. And you can ask me,
Yes.
Memorabilia.expert,
Right.
or ask...
Ask me as well. We're going to have a lot of cool non-sports stuff there, so that'll be interesting
Star
twist.
Wars.
Oh, that's right. We do have some cool Star Wars stuff. We have
I
some
love Star
cool
Wars.
we have a nice little E.T. thing.
Does anybody have any Star Wars out there? Because we're looking for Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
More Star Wars stuff.
We
want.
like Star Wars.
Yeah, you know what I really love? If anyone watched the new Star Wars, I love the android. Oh, did we get a comment there?
Well, yeah, I think he was just doing a link to something that he probably had up on eBay or something.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, hey,
Let's see.
he's just promoing a card that he has.
Oh, nice. It's a Richard
Sherman.
Sherman 2015 Topps Chrome.
Mini short print.
And what is that,
3 of 5.
Stephanie?
It's one of those refractors. Remember, we were always saying, "Hey, love the refractors."
Love the refractors. So,
So
that's
a
a
3
cool
of 5.
card.
That's a cool card.
That's available right now on
So
eBay.
yeah, it's on eBay. So people I know like to drop their links, but hey, go for it. There you go.
Yeah.
Any comment is a good comment that we're here to do a shout out for.
Yeah, absolutely.
We want you as a customer, so we'll do a shout out. Why not?
I just want you watching me.
Yeah. Let me show you guys a cool card real quick,
Wow.
because this is actually related to something I got in from Topps this week. A Topps redemption
Come up a
card.
little closer.
There you go. I got a nice little Klay Thompson rookie from Innovation.
Oh, Clay Thompson.
Yeah, it's Clay. It just came in.
God.
It just came in from Panini.
Wow.
So there you go. I had to show that off. That just came in this week, and that was a nice little.
Panini rocks.
Panini, it does
Panini rock. I like.
So
They're
that's
Italian.
That's part of the.
They're an Italian company.
They're nice people too.
I like Panini.
I do like Panini too. I like
do.
sandwiches too.
Panini sandwiches are even better. I'm kind of hungry.
Well, we're trying to eat tomorrow. Isn't that the goal?
We're trying to eat tomorrow. Yeah.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
We like to lunch on Fridays.
We like to lunch on Fridays. Budget, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, Comic-Con, amazing
Yes.
Comic-Con. So that's one of the shows that we're going to be at, which is
Yes.
next weekend.
See some incredible things that we're going to have at Comic-Con.
So that's in June, and then there's another opportunity that you'll be able to see us, which will be in California, in Pasadena.
Ooh, that's another event that's going to be exciting.
Yeah,
It's
Stephanie.
also open to a lot of NFL fans who really enjoy fantasy football. So whose convention is this that's put
Tony Romo.
Now, I'm not a Cowboys fan. I'm an Eagles fan, so that's kind of a contrast.
Oh,
But
okay.
But there are other celebrities and NFL players that are going to be there that are acceptable.
Oh, they are?
Yes, it's not just
Okay.
going to be Tony Romo. But you know what? He's got it going on though. He's a good quarterback.
I think he's cute.
Well,
He's cute. We have his game-worn jersey, by the way.
we do. We
It's
also have
nice.
don't we have a Troy Aikman as well?
We do have a Troy Aikman
We do
as well.
have a Troy Aikman.
Yeah.
Again, Memorabilia.expert. Check it out.
Yeah.
Go to our website and do a little search.
So in Pasadena, that would be July 15th.
Mm-hmm.
You can go down to Pasadena. You can get your tickets. You can also visit, when you visit Memorabilia.expert,
Mm-hmm.
I have all that information up on our blogs. And so you can get all that
you
information.
can follow us on Twitter.
You can follow us on Twitter as well. So that's in Pasadena, California. Okay, that's Fantasy Football, Tony Romo, and that'll be July. Okay, so that's Las Vegas. Oh, you can make Las Vegas, right, in
Yep.
June, and then go to California in July.
Right.
Okay, and you know what else we're doing, Stephanie? Do you remember what we're doing for the Tony Romo event? Get your game used gear.
Oh, yeah, that will be coming up for one of our
Yeah.
major promotions that we're going to be doing, the Get Your
Right.
Game Used Gear On promotion.
I
for
love
auction.
that promotion. You know what that promotion is for? That
Oh.
yeah.
I know.
What
I know
is
it is.
it?
I was getting excited. You were going to say it. Oh, Super Bowl.
Yes,
We're
it's for
already
Super Bowl.
thinking that far ahead.
Can you believe it? It's like already around the corner. I already have this planned out, okay?
Yeah.
But Get Your Game Used Gear event is actually memorabilia, game used gear directly coming from players who are involved in the fantasy football with Tony Romo.
Right.
Okay, so basically all year long we're acquiring game used equipment from these players.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that will be auctioned off. And this money will then go, right, to support the fantasy football, which they give away. This year, they're giving away 5 homes that are mortgage-free for veterans.
That's really cool.
Okay, so that's Get Your Game Used Gear event, and that's what we'll be doing. So that will be over at the Tony Romo. But you can see us there. If you have consignments, if you need anything authenticated, we'll be there on site answering questions, taking
Right.
a look at your stuff, and helping you find your own way to feel good about the stuff that you have and
Right.
authentication.
It's so important.
Yeah,
It's so important to sometimes
right.
put your hands on it, see it.
Yes.
Smell it. A lot of people like to, whatever they like to do with game used jerseys.
The
It's not
sniff.
our business. We just sell it, and we think, hey, you're a collector, you're getting it. Good
You
for
can
you.
sniff.
You can do whatever
Sniff.
you like.
It's okay.
You can do whatever you like.
I always sniff them. I have to sniff
I
them.
don't know.
I don't know.
Sometimes you don't want to.
I gotta sniff them. It's just a little weird when I'm sniffing. I don't know.
All right, Keita. Okay. All right. So what
Okay.
about this piece that we got in?
Oh.
Let's mention the bone.
Oh,
This
my
just came in
God.
off of Desert Inn, off the street as well. I wanted to mention this just because I was working on this earlier today, and I just launched it. It's actually a signed. I don't know if how well you could see it, but it's a signed Napoleon letter. Napoleon Bonaparte. The letter was actually signed for his son, who is in Italy, and it's translated on our website, so I'm not going to read through the whole translation, but this is something that we just launched into auction. It has a full JSA letter included with it. It's just something unusual, again, that just came in this week. So we just got it up there for him, for our consigner, and
Hey, so
there we go.
Stephanie, are you telling me that we just don't do sports?
We don't just do sports, Keita.
Really?
So that's
Wow.
a nice historical piece, again, that just came in.
Wow.
And a very heavy-duty Napoleon signed document.
What do you think something like that will go for, Steph?
Oh, man. It's kind of hard to tell. I think we have a reasonable starting bid on it, but, I mean, it could...
I've seen them go, I mean, look, Napoleon letters, I mean, I've seen 5,000.
Right, I was going to say about 5,000.
Depending on content.
The content, it is to... Now, the content is cool because it is to his son.
Mm-hmm.
Now, his son was actually adopted. So it is to his son who was in Italy at the time, and he's kind of just... Now, the actual... writing of the letter part itself is not necessarily in Napoleon's handwriting. It's just his signature.
Okay, so
it makes a difference.
It makes a difference.
Makes a difference.
Big difference. So this would write not the handwritten letter by Napoleon, just the autograph.
Just the autograph. But it is essentially a secretarial document. Probably the secretarial,
which is normal.
wrote it out for him, and he just signed it for his son. And it would make sense that he would actually sign something for his son. Because that's,
like Love Dad.
Right, exactly. His adopted son.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I just wanted to mention that came in.
I like that. I like history. I like historical pieces.
I do too, and I was working on it today, so it's in my brain.
Yeah, so in your main brain. So going on further in terms of, like, if you want to meet us, if you want to consign, if you want to list. By the way, you know what? We'll be in Atlantic City.
Oh, that's right, the National.
Yeah, we'll be in Atlantic City.
You gotta love the National.
Yeah, so I know it's not Las Vegas.
No, it's not by any stretch of the imagination. Las Vegas,
like totally going to Atlantic City after you're a Vegas, Vegas cat.
It's like a buzzkill.
Totally a buzzkill. But
that's where the convention is, and everything that's going to be happening in Atlantic City is going to be at the convention. And they do have some cool hotels that are, a few.
You just can't expect it to be like Vegas.
No,
that's all.
It's
just different.
It's just different.
Yeah, it's just different. So, but we're going to be there. So you've got June Comic-Con in Las Vegas. You have July in California, Pasadena.
Tony
Get
Romo.
your Game Use Gear event on.
Yep.
And we'll also have an auction with that. Then, of course, the Nationals, which is in beginning of August.
Right.
So we are taking consignments. We're looking for stuff to sell. We promote, we market. That's what we do. So, give us a ring, call, chat, whatever it is. Let us know what you have. If you have questions. Again, we're here to help you.
Right.
We're here to help, so that...
Ask me.
Ask me, Emmy.
Yes.
Emmy, Memorabilia.expert.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know what? I wanted to say, what else is happening.
Okay.
You know what else is happening?
What else is happening, Keita?
Well, we have our random.
Oh, we do. We do have our random contest giveaway for all the people who bought and purchased items in auction and purchased things straight away in May.
Let me ask you a question, Stephanie. So if I buy something on like the Memorabilia.expert, Amazon, or eBay store, will I get into the drawing?
No. No.
Oh, no.
We are a multi-platform company. However, the only way to get into the contest is to buy directly from Memorabilia.expert. And you get better prices on our website than you do on Amazon or on eBay.
Not only that, with every checkout, you are going to get your points, your reward points.
Oh, those reward points add up.
We love reward points.
It wouldn't be Vegas. We have to have reward points if we're in Vegas.
Yeah. So every checkout, it tells you how much you can get for your reward points.
Yes.
So which is a big deal.
It is a big deal because you can save money.
Yeah, it's always
that's great.
Every time I check out, I always like that.
It's a little zing to the
it's like that's nice.
For our customers, that's what we do, and that's the benefit from buying directly from our site. And that's the way to do it for sure.
Yeah,
just go direct.
Totally the way to do it, right?
And also, we are. That's the easiest way to reach us as well is directly. Because that's where we devote much of our attention is to our site and trying to keep everything up to date. And that's where we get the newest stuff right on.
Yeah,
right away.
All our inventory is up on our site.
Exactly.
So whereas it wouldn't be all up on our
other
platforms.
Yeah.
But we always welcome that, and
of course you have to
if you're totally selling in today's market.
Yeah. Well, even one of the well-known, I'm not going to mention the name of it, but even one of the well-known card selling companies, they sell on Amazon, and now their service is also offering eBay. So it's see, they're doing multi-platform.
Yes.
So everyone
the
does
internet
that.
is so changing now, and I think the biggest thing really is to see who is behind what you're buying.
Right.
That's one big thing that I always look for. I'm always going to the businesses directly that, and I like the small business. I'm a big, I'm big on that. Yeah, because you have to support the economy.
Support the small businesses.
Support the small business. So I always look for that. But really important, I look for phone numbers.
Right, because a lot of websites, they don't give you their phone number anymore.
No, you know what? They just want to chat with you, or they just want you to text or email, or don't even text, just email. They don't give you a number, like you don't know who it is behind there.
Right, and also, Memorabilia.expert. That's the name of the website.
Yeah, Memorabilia.expert. Bidami.com is another one of our URLs.
You can Google Memorabilia Expert, and there you go. You'll be able to find it as well.
Speaking of the experts and the people that we use, like the team that we use here for authentication includes people like Bob Case, Willie Steinmiller, who was a former Sting equipment manager.
Right.
Okay, you have Joey Catato, who was a former Celtics equipment manager for basketball. Okay, we have Jim Odell, who is football. So we have the best, I think the best knowledgeable consultants helping us, aiding us. Then of course there's, there's the collector. The collectors also have really good information, and that's not discounted.
Right.
None of it's discounted. So, stay tuned. We're probably getting towards
We're getting toward the contest to give away for the random.
Yes, and you know what? Hey, by the way, Stephanie, what do we got coming for our next month?
Oh, we got this time for the month of June. We are actually doing not one prize. We're doing 2 prizes. That's right. We're doing 2 prizes for next month's, the month of June. So actually right now, if you make a purchase on our website, Memorabilia.expert, or you buy something in auction and make a purchase, and as long as you complete the transaction, which is very important, you have a shot at putting your name and the item that you're winning in for this card, which is a Larry Bird 22 out of 25 from the MVP Panini. Again, we love Panini. So that's a Panini card right there. This is going to be given away free to one of our customers. And another customer is going to win this Kareem Abdul-Jabbar signed 16 by 20 photo. Amazing, and the authentication sticker is on the bottom from where
I think it's Online Authentic.
Online Authentics, which is they did a signing. So any purchases for June, which we do have a few already, will get you eligible. Now, again, only on our website.
Only on the website.
That's
so you have to buy.
Important.
You have to buy and win something. You actually have to check out and buy, and then you'll get put into the drawing.
Either via auction or just straight away
buying.
Buy it now.
Buy it now. Really easy to do.
Very easy to do.
Oh my God!
I think
totally
it's that time.
forgot. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Are you gonna do the?
Oh my goodness! Hold on here. 1 second. Here we go. Okay. Hold on. Okay.
Oh, we got.
I totally forgot this.
Okay. Why don't I put the computer up here?
Okay.
So we
So
can
why don't you go ahead and make it? We're going to get ourselves ready.
We got to see who's going to win the contest.
We're going to see who wins the contest. Oh, hold on. I think someone just asked us something.
Yeah,
what's the website again? Not clear above.
Yeah, I think we answered.
Memorabilia.expert.
There we go.
Memorabilia.expert. Hold on. I'm going to type this in. www.memorabilia.expert. Okay? Okay. Okay, so we're getting ready right now for a random We're getting it together. Okay, so anybody who actually bid or won something on our site at Memorabilia.expert in the month of May, you're in this random. Okay.
So
you're in the random. So this is it, you guys. I'm so excited. I
Who's
can't
gonna
wait.
win? What's the prize, Keita? Show them the prize.
I'm so excited. Okay, hold on. I'm so excited.
You are really excited.
I love giving stuff away.
You also love Brett Favre too.
I do like Brett Favre. Well, I have a lot of stories about Brett Favre. So this is what we're giving away. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna hold this up. Okay, so just bear with me here. Okay. Oh, geez.
All right. Gotta disconnect a little bit.
I gotta disconnect. Okay. So
right.
I am coming over here to the random.
All right, let me put this right down here then. We gotta roll the dice first to see how many times we're gonna go on the list.
It's kind of like, oh, here. So can you guys? Oh, yeah, they can see that.
All right, so we're gonna roll the dice first.
Okay.
So we got 4. So all the people on the list I already put into the random. Okay, ready? Now we're gonna do it 4 times. These are all 1.
1.
That's 1. 2.
Okay.
2. You see
Ooh, 2. That's 2. We're doing it 4
3.
times. 3. That's 3
And
times.
here's our winner.
Are you serious?
This is the
This
winner.
is it. This is it.
We got MC. Who won this? MC 51044. So we're going to see what item this is. The person that purchased.
MC.
Yeah, MC.
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 Really?
We'll see who MC is.
I have no idea.
Offhand, I don't know, but we'll see what
Whoa,
the item is.
Okay, so we
We're
gotta
going to
do
do
the
a search.
item.
We're going to search by the item. It's the item number.
Oh,
We'll see what the item is.
what is it?
They won a warrant. Bobby Brown
Oh my God!
ring.
Really?
That's who won.
Whoever got the Bobby Brown ring is winning this?
Yeah.
That is so amazing.
That's
okay.
right. This is the winner. Whoever purchased this item, MC. That's the initials that we didn't put the
can't
person's
believe
name.
it.
So whoever, they just won the Brett Favre.
That is incredible.
Brett
Did you
Favre
hear that? Okay, so we got our
So we
winner.
got a rock and roll buyer who won a sports item.
We got a rock and roll buyer.
So what are the rules, Keita, in order to get the prize?
Oh, okay. So now what has to happen is you're going to get an email from us.
Yes.
Okay, you're going to get an email and a phone call from us. Okay, and then you have to call. You got to contact us back within 24 hours.
Right.
Okay, to get the prize.
Right. That's all we ask is
Yeah.
just make sure you just give us a ring back or email us back
Yeah.
from when we go. We'll reach out to you and then that
Right,
way we'll get it out to you.
Yeah, because we want to make sure we double check the address just in case, if there's an address change. you
Because
just never
everybody
know.
is already registered and everything, and they made purchases. So, but yeah. So, congratulations,
Woo!
congratulations, MC.
All right.
I'm not sure we'll get their name and everything. We just put their initials just to make it a little bit more anonymous. Yeah, anonymous.
Oh, hold on,
'Cause a lot of times people don't want to necessarily know the people's names who are bidding in an auction or purchasing things because maybe they bought it for their wife or their girlfriend.
No,
or,
we still wanted to be discreet. I don't know if it matters or not.
But if you purchase that item, congratulations.
Yeah.
You already know. You're doing a little dance inside anyway.
Wow. So stay tuned, right, with us.
Mm-hmm.
We're right now we are only appearing on auction day.
Right now.
We're only appearing on auction day. We are getting ready to really launch every week. We do have sponsors.
Yes.
Who are lined up right now? Believe it or not, isn't that great? That's so
cool.
Can you believe that?
I don't think anyone
They
else
love us.
I don't think anyone else on Breakers TV necessarily has sponsors. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought that's really cool. So I'm really
We'll be doing commercials.
we're just going to be talking about stuff, I guess. I think that's kind of, how that is.
So-
like you'll have something in the background or somebody walking with a sign or something like that.
We'll get
whatever
Victor to do
is.
that.
Yeah, or maybe I'll be wearing a t-shirt and you'll be wearing, a t-shirt. T-shirt or whatever it is.
Cool.
But so with sponsors, you know, but we really appreciate your support.
Yes.
And anything that, you know, you want to comment or chat with us about, you know, we're always open to comments.
And you can actually call us. We have a phone number.
We have a phone number. We're here. We're real.
So that's awesome.
Okay. All right. Well, live from Las Vegas.
See you later, guys.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Woo! All right. All right, Cheetah. Woo-hoo! Yeah. Score. Okay. Well, we're done.
Yep, we're off here.
Okay.
So how about that?
Yeah, good.
The warrant people, of course, right?
Is that amazing? It's like, you can't believe that Kane can't win. I can't believe
They
it.
had like 18 entries or something.